on the table. But the homework very helpful, alhamdulillah. It puts you in the mood of the class, and it aids you to be a little bit ahead of the class. You got it written? Now the verse was فَمَنْ يَكْفُرُ بِالطَّاغُوتِ. Now the other one issue, alhamdulillah, maybe wanted to deal with his Allah Ta'ala, he said وَأَيَّدَهُمْ بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ. وَأَيَّدَهُمْ بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ. Ar-ruh, the word ar-ruh, right, can mean, barakallahu fikum, few things. The word ar-ruh can mean few things. Ar-ruh, barakallahu fikum, can mean Jibril alayhi salatu wassalam. Tanazzalu al-malaika war-ruh. Who is ar-ruh? Jibril alayhi salatu wassalam. So the word ar-ruh can mean Jibril alayhi salatu wassalam. Right? Ar-ruh. Right? We translate what to be what? The spirit or the soul, right? So the ruh also can mean the spirit or the soul. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ قُلْ إِنَّمَا عِلْمُهَا عِنْدَ رَبِّي. They ask you about the soul, but say that the knowledge is only with Allah. And here the ruh, barak, it is what? The soul. So they ask you, oh Muhammad, about what the ruh, the issue of the soul. But say that the matter of it is with Allah. The matter of the ruh, the soul, is with Allah. So a ruh, the word ruh can mean also the soul. Right? The soul. Right? And we don't know, barakallahu fikum, about the matters of the soul. Nobody knows where the soul is. But we only know that the soul is in us. As madama annana ash haya. As long as we are alive, the soul is with us. وَقَدْ فَارَقْتَ الرُّوحِ مِنَّا إِذَا جَاءَنَا ash al-maut. That the ruh depart away from us. We know this when death is here. So the ruh also, barakallahu fikum, can mean a help, assistance, might. It can mean strength. Because when he say وَأَيَّدَهُمْ بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ, and he aided them and assisted them with strength that is from him, from Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. So also the ruh can mean what? It can mean, barakallahu fikum, strength or aid or assistance or power. Right? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all good in this life and in the hereafter. قال الله تعالى فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى. Allah tabar لا انفصام لها. Allah ta'ala mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, what can be translated to mean. Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, what can be translated to mean in verse number 256. 256. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرُ, whomsoever disbelieve, بِالطَّاغُوتِ. And we will stop inshallah in that word too. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرُ بِالطَّاغُوتِ, whomsoever disbelieve in the false deities. This is what you call a taghut, the false deities. Right? The taghut is the false deities, meaning that's how you translate it, the false deities. But at-taghut, it comes from the word at-tughyan. At-tughyan. It comes from the word at-tughyan. Right? Anybody give me a verse that has at-tughyan? A verse that has at-tughyan. Right. في طغيانهم. نعم. Another one. Say it. If you tell me the surah, I'll be lost. The word tughyan, or something that is derived from a tughyan. فَلَمَّا تَغَى الْمَاءُ حملناهم في الجارية فلما تغى الماء, right? فلما تغى الماء, and when the water went beyond the level, we carried them to the shore. في الجارية, we carried them to the shore. We gave them safety to carry them to the shore. So look, just picture, barakallah fim, the water going above its limit. How would you say that in English? Like the limit of the water. The level, beyond its level. Yeah, when you have, let's say when you have a river, right? You have the river. You have, barakallah fikum, that which is, you know, the what you call the river bed, the bed of the river, right? You got those walls where they're containing the river, right? Most of the time, barakallah, for instance, in the winter time, you will have the level of the water will go down. But when the summertime, when the rain is, alhamdulillah, in abundance, right? You will see that the level of the river or the lake will go, barakallah, a little bit higher. You understand? So here you will picture that to say when now it will reach to the point that where it is overflooded. So it means that the water went beyond its limit. Right? So at-tughyan is what is called mujawazatul hadd. Is going beyond the limits. But when it is applicable in the Sharia, it is going beyond the limits of the servant. Going beyond the limits of the servant. What is the limits of the servant? What is the limits of the servant? Ahsanallahu ilayka, worshipping Allah alone without any partner. That's the limit of the servant. That's the limit of the servant. That means if somebody call on the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, كما فعل الصوفيين الصوفيون السفهاء, right? As the foolish Sufi are doing, calling on the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Are they going beyond? Akhi, come sit down. Are they going beyond the level of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam? Are they? Huh? Yes, they are going beyond the limits of the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam. Because he say, إِنَّمَا أَنَا عَبْدٌ فَقُولُوا عَبْدُ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولُهُ. He say, I'm indeed a servant. I'm only a servant. So therefore say the servant of Allah or the messenger of Allah and his servant. La taturuni. Do not go. Al-ittira'u is what? What is al-ittira'? Al-ittira' is that to go beyond the praise. To exaggerate. Al-ghulu'u fil madhi. It is to go beyond the limits in praising an individual. Right? For instance, a person look at you and go, Akhi Shaykh Fulan, he is oppressing you. Because he is taking you beyond your level. Right? He's taking you beyond your level. If now you're a weak-hearted person and you know a little bit, you start thinking about, okay, I'm really a sheikh then. Right? Now you start walking in the masjid like you don't want to touch the floor. Because you believe that now I'm a sheikh, because the brother be calling me sheikh. You see? If he is a weak-hearted person, it can affect him really. So this is why, barakallah feekum, alhamdulillah, this istilahat between us, mashallah, we keep it simple, akhi. Or the kunya, Abu Fulan, Abu Allan, khalas, intaha. Right? Amma to go beyond the level, the limits, it should not be, barakallah feekum. It should not be. Tayyib. Likewise, the Prophet will love him. We love him more than we love our own selves. Haqiqatan, huh? Akhi. Haqiqatan, we love him more than we love ourselves. Insha'Allah. But doesn't mean that we will place him at the level of ubudiyya or uluhiyya or ilahiyya. We don't place him in neither of those, barakallah fikum. Naam. Nuhibbuhu wa nahtarimhu. We love him, we respect him, but we don't worship him. That got to be very clear, like you find the Sufis doing. And unfortunately, you find this masajid where they will not warn against the innovation of the Mawlud. They won't warn against the innovation of the Mawlud. No, they will not warn against the masajid those masajid that will not warn against these masajid around them celebrating the Mawlud or doing the likes of these things in regard to the Mawlud. That's ghish. That's cheating the people. But you got to clarify to them, barakallahu fikum. Don't go to this masjid where Bisek is, in the Greenbrier Masjid. I don't know the name of the masjid, but that's where the joker is. The individual can't even have a lihya. Can't even bear the sunnah of the lihya on his face. Can't even be a man enough to have a lihya. Now you talking about you love the messenger? Start with that first, akhi. Or the other masjid in Clarkson, what's the name of it? I don't want to make the mistake. Huh? Mu'minin. Same junk. These are places that is not to be stepped foot on or in. Or any of these masajid that are quiet about these matters. This is how you call it the khudlan. Sudani, huh? It's how you call the khudlan. Those who forsake the da'wah. They forsake the da'wah. But rather this masajid got to be cleared, clearly mentioned. And the likes of those who are quiet about them. And all of this individual in town, and Moro Fati or whatever the other guy, Yaquba and all of this junk, celebrating the birthday of all these masajid that barakallahu fikum, they will host the likes of these things. And you find what is al-asaf. You find those who they scream Salafiyah. They'll be going to those masajid. And those same masajid, barakallahu fikum, they are hosting the celebration of the Mawlud. What is you going there for? What is the fruits of your da'wah? أخي اصبر نفسك على السنة وقف حيث وقف القوم وقل بما قالوا واصبر نفسك على السنة. Patiently restrict yourself to the sunnah. As Imam al-Awza'i mentioned, rahimahullah. Patiently restrict yourself to the sunnah. And the people of the sunnah, akhi, alhamdulillah. Yeah, they might be miskeen. They might not have fancy masajid. They might not have fancy carpets. They might not have a fancy minbar or audio system, right? They might not have fancy. They might not have, barakallahu fikum, a nice parking lot. But alhamdulillah, patiently restrict yourself with the people of the sunnah. Even if they are not from the people of your hometown. Even if they are not the people of your tribe. Even if they are not the people of your country or your citizenship. Even if you have a different passport. But we all want to have an American passport. That's the truth, Yusuf. Everybody and their grandmother want to have an American passport. طيب. So in this verse, we say الطغيان. ماذا قلنا؟ الطغيان إيش؟ معنى الطغيان. Very good. To go beyond the limits. حياك الله. To go beyond the limits. To go beyond the limits. This is the meaning of الطغيان. Right? It is to go beyond the limits. If in regard to the Sharia, it is to go beyond the limits of an individual. Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah, he say رؤوس الطغيان or رؤوس التواغيت معذرة. He say رؤوس التواغيت خمسة. Now if you're not writing this, believe it, you ain't gonna get it. Memorize all this. Because we're saying many things. You gotta write it down, barakallahu fiqh. If you're not writing down, believe me, you're not gonna memorize it. Because number one,